Kelly had always had a strong desire to work in the medical industry, and when she was hired as a nurse at an assisted living facility for senior citizens, her dream had finally come true. She was thrilled to be a part of a team that was committed to giving the residents the finest care possible, and she was eager to take in the knowledge and experiences of the people she would be taking care of. As she became adjusted to her new role, Kelly realized right away that the hospital's patients were more than simply her patients. They were her family. She found she could talk to them for hours, listen to their tales, and learn about their lives. She was astonished by the wealth of knowledge and skill they provided and made the decision to absorb as much as she could from them. A woman named Mary was one of the residents who Kelly particularly liked to hang out with. Mary had lived a long and full life and was now in her 90s. She had a variety of tales to share about her adventures as a teacher, a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. Mary and Kelly would frequently spend hours talking and listening to one another. She discovered information about her hometown's past, her own challenges, and her own victories. Mary's stories had a profound impact on Kelly. She finally realized that life was more than simply the present moment, that there was also the past and the future. She came to realize that everyone has a story worth telling and that there is hope for them, despite how difficult their circumstances may seem. She also recognized the worth of life and the fact that every day is a gift to be cherished. As Kelly continued to work at the facility, she began to view the world differently. She realized that the inhabitants weren't just old and dying, they had lived rich and meaningful lives. Since they had experienced love, tragedy, and joy, they had stories to share that were worth hearing. Kelly's contacts with the residents helped her to adopt a more optimistic attitude on life. She discovered the beauty in the little things and acquired an appreciation for the present. She came to understand that life was more than just accomplishing goals, it was also about the journey. One day, Kelly received a call from Mary's daughter. Kelly was upset because Mary had passed away while she was asleep. She was aware that she had lost a valuable mentor and a close friend. Although she felt a great sense of loss, she was also grateful for the time she had spent with Mary. Kelly had undergone a transformation during her stay at the long-term care institution. She had gained more knowledge from the residents than she had ever anticipated, and she had been moved by their wisdom and stories. She was aware that they would always be a part of her life and that she would carry their memories with her forever. As she thought back on her time at the facility, Kelly felt a sense of gratitude. She was grateful that she had the opportunity to work with such outstanding people and that they had taught her what they had. She knew that the wisdom of the residents would be with her always, guiding her choices for the rest of her life. This is a narrative about people who served on the front lines during the current epidemic, or about anyone in the medical field, particularly the nurses who gave care despite danger to themselves. If you are one of them, please like and comment on this post. The Christian Bible's passage from Galatians 6 verse 2, "Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ," serves as a potent reminder of the significance of aiding and caring for one another, especially those who are afflicted with illness. The message is that by helping one another, we are upholding Christ's rule and demonstrating love and compassion for those who are in need. Christians are urged by this text to support one another, offer assistance, and bear each other's afflictions as if we were all in this together. Similar to this, Islam emphasizes the value and significance of each and every human life by quoting Quran 5:32, "And whomever saves one, it is as if he had saved mankind completely." According to the verse, saving just one person, whether by providing care for the sick, averting damage, or any other means, is equivalent to saving all of humanity. This scripture exhorts Muslims to provide for the sick, show compassion and support, and act to save lives. A healthy mind is the most priceless aspect of a human existence, according to this verse from the Buddhist scripture Dhammapada. Human life is said to be the most valuable thing in the entire world. This verse exhorts us to take good care of our bodily and mental well-being because it is one of our most precious possessions. These words from several religious traditions all stress the significance of providing medical care for those who are ill, both physically and emotionally. They also emphasize the value of compassion, prevention, and learning from our mistakes. When we are in pain, ill, or experiencing difficulties, there is a person who works quietly behind the scenes in a white or occasionally a blue uniform, taking care of our needs. Doctors exist, for sure, but there are also nurses. Despite being the foundation of healthcare, nurses are frequently treated as an afterthought in the medical community. These committed professionals put in endless hours caring for patients, frequently going above and beyond the call of duty to make sure their patients get the finest treatment possible. They put in long, difficult hours and frequently sacrifice their own time and well-being to take good care of and provide for their patients. However, nurses frequently go unnoticed and unappreciated despite their vital contributions to the healthcare system, which causes them to feel burned out and frustrated. It is crucial to highlight the vital role that nurses play in the healthcare system as well as their dedication and hard work. The backbone of the healthcare system and a key player in patient care are nurses. They collaborate closely with medical specialists to offer thorough treatment to patients of all ages in all settings. Assessing and keeping track of a patient's health is one of a nurse's primary duties. This includes taking vital indicators like blood pressure and heart rate, as well as keeping an eye on the patient's emotional and physical health. In accordance with the doctor's instructions, they also give medications, dress wounds, and carry out other medical tasks. Patient education is yet another crucial part of nursing. Informing patients and their families about their health status and how to manage it is a crucial role that nurses play. Additionally, they act as their patients' advocates and offer emotional support, ensuring that they get the finest care possible. There are several different nursing specializations, each with a distinct focus and set of duties within the profession. For instance, babies are frequently cared for by neonatal nurses in the neonatal critical care unit. They collaborate closely with pediatricians and other specialists to provide the best outcomes for these vulnerable kids because they have received specialized training to care for premature and severely ill babies. Oncology nurses have a specialization in treating cancer patients, collaborating closely with oncologists to offer patients and their families physical, emotional, and psychological support throughout the cancer journey. In order to ensure the patient's safety and well-being prior to, during, and after surgery, operating room nurses perform a crucial role in the surgical team. To guarantee that each treatment is carried out precisely and with care, these devoted specialists collaborate closely with surgeons, anesthesiologists, and other members of the surgical team. As well as setting up the operating room and its tools, operating room nurses are also in charge of keeping track of their patients' vital signs and giving them any necessary medication. Additionally, they help administer the anesthesia and support the surgical team throughout the process. Hospice and palliative care nurses concentrate on providing care for patients who are nearing the end of their lives as well as their families, whereas gerontological nurses are experts in caring for older people. Making a meaningful difference in people's lives is one of the best benefits of working as a nurse. Since nurses are frequently patients and their family's initial point of contact, the care and support they offer can profoundly change lives. Knowing that you're improving the lives of others is a wonderful feeling. The range of alternative career possibilities is another benefit of being a nurse. Nurses can work in a variety of places, including schools, community health centers, hospitals, and clinics. There are numerous specialties available within those contexts, including pediatrics, cancer, and emergency care. There are several options to investigate various areas of interest in this discipline. Also highly competitive is the salary. Most employers provide tuition reimbursement and other incentives to help you continue your education and develop in your profession, and nurses frequently earn extremely good salary and benefits. However, it's equally critical to recognize that working as a nurse may be emotionally and physically taxing. The nature of nursing work may be stressful and demanding, and nurses frequently put in long hours. But for individuals who are committed to their work and passionate about changing people's lives, becoming a nurse may be quite rewarding. Managing the job's physical and emotional demands is one of the major problems. The nature of nursing work may be stressful and demanding, and nurses frequently put in long hours. They can have to cope with a lot of work and emotionally taxing situations with seriously ill patients and their families. The danger of burnout is still another difficulty. The ongoing demands of the job can have a negative impact on a person's mental and physical health because nurses are frequently subjected to high levels of stress and emotional trauma. It's crucial for nurses to look after their personal well-being and learn stress management techniques. The long-term effects of being overworked and understaffed may provide difficulties for nurses. Lack of resources, support, and opportunity for professional development may be a problem for certain nurses, which can result in burnout and a lack of job satisfaction. A nurse may experience significant levels of stress and trauma while working in some nursing specialties, such as emergency or critical care, and they may also have to deal with challenging patients and their families, which can be emotionally exhausting. It's critical to keep in mind that nursing is a demanding career that isn't suitable for everyone. But for individuals who are committed to their work and passionate about changing people's lives, becoming a nurse may be quite rewarding. So next time you see this nurse in uniform, I do hope that you will show them lightheartedness and kindness, that they are giving their lives to take care of those who needs medical attention. If you find this video worthwhile your time, or may be quite offended or something needs clarification, please never hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section. Please do like and subscribe while you are at it. Sync Rest inspires. Like and subscribe.